What's up, you guys? It's Hayden, and I am tired of being transgender. Now I should clarify what I mean by when I say that I'm tired of being transgender. So what I'm talking about is, lately we have been seeing a lot of news and media coverage, and it's directly related of trans issues and trans topics. So being trans and witnessing all of this stuff going on, so all of these beliefs and all of these people's concerns and lawsuits and debates that are going on right now and related directly to trans issues and trans topics, it's really mind-blowing. I can't really put into words how it feels because it's so surreal when you are literally seeing your life like in the news. You're seeing it in articles, you're seeing it in the newspaper, you're seeing it on the internet, you're seeing it everywhere. It's these things that really intimately connect in your own personal life. And it can kind of make me feel like overwhelmed and almost like nauseous thinking about it. You know, I often joke and I say that this world was not made for trans people, and that sounds really morbid and not right, but you know, I usually say it when I'm in these situations where it's so fucked up that because I can't change my gender marker on my birth certificates because I don't have surgery. Well, I don't have the funds for surgery right now. Because of that, then that leads into like me not being able to marry my partner for the past 6 years and having mail be on the marriage license. And you know, it leads into all these things that it just like frustrates me. So when I say I'm tired, I'm saying I'm tired of fighting to live a normal life. But I'm still going to advocate and speak up about what's going on because I firmly believe that communication and knowledge is essential for growth and tolerance and positive change. On August 22nd, 2016, a judge temporarily blocked the Obama administration's guidelines for allowing trans students to use the bathroom of their choice, so the bathroom that matched their gender and that they feel comfortable using, because that's how it should be. But this judge blocked it, and so the next day, the very, very next day, 5 states and some religious healthcare affiliations are suing the United States. Because there's non-discrimination rules that are in effect that all doctors have to abide by if you are being paid federal dollars. But those who are suing are stating that the government is forcing them to go against their religious beliefs. You know, it's infuriating because it's not about their religious beliefs at all. This is just discrimination. That's what it's about. And you know, already 15% of the trans population are living in poverty. So when the government limits one's access to healthcare, that leads to them, you know, getting their own hormones and getting their own drugs in a not so safe way. So they self-medicate. And that can lead to some serious issues, including liver issues, strokes, blood clots, and a higher risk of HIV. So it's important that trans people have access to proper and adequate healthcare. I was reading this one article, and it was so funny because it was this guy saying that transgenderism is a mental disorder. He put a link in from a credible source, so I was like, okay, whatever, you know, so I clicked it, and it wasn't even transgender, it was talking about gender dysphoria. I'm like, yeah, well, that makes sense, but that is something that can be easily cured if somebody is given access to hormones or access to having surgery and stuff like that. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. It's frustrating, and to think that I'm only 26 years old and, you know, I have a long life ahead of me. So But I'm also optimistic. You know, I'm excited for the future and what it holds, and I think there's going to be a lot of positive things. But right now, it's just kind of a shit show out there altogether, politically, in America. My cat is dreaming. He's upset in his dream. I'm gonna wake him. He's awake. Kind of. Okay, where was I? So I'm going to talk about healthcare a little bit then, and why it is important that a trans person is given access to healthcare. So this is a study, I printed off the study that was done by the National Center for Transgender Equality. And this was done in 2010, so it's a little bit outdated, but it's the last, I believe, study that was done. I don't know when they're doing another one. But there's a lot of really great information in here, a lot of really sad information. But people should be knowledgeable of it. I think it's really important, and especially in the medical field. So 19% reported that they were refused healthcare. So they were refused medical service by a healthcare provider because of their trans or gender non-conforming status. And then the harassment and violence in a medical setting was 28%. And then lack of knowledge was 50%. Trans patients were informing their doctors about certain things when it came to their medical needs. You know, it's interesting because the study, it also covered, you know, going to the doctor again. So going for checkups, like yearly checkups or whatever. Trans men, it was 42% that was needed medical attention, but they did not go to seek medical attention because they could not afford it, or because they did not want to deal with the discrimination or disrespect that they were previously given. And so for trans women, it was 22%. So 22% of women did not go get medical attention when they needed it because they didn't want to deal with the discrimination and disrespect that they had previously received. That just can kind of, you know, talk miles about how a lot needs to be done already. And when there's these stupid laws with these states, and Wisconsin is one of them, and as many of you know, I'm from Wisconsin. So these states and religious affiliations are saying that they want to put this into effect, you know, and it's going to deny trans people their American, you know, fucking right to go to the doctor and get treated for whatever necessary, whether that is a checkup or if they need access to hormones. As a doctor, you're supposed to help your patients. And you know, there's another lawsuit that's going on right now in Wisconsin, and it's this teenage boy, he's suing his school because he was stating that they were making him wear a green bracelet, and that's just like, what is going on? Like, why? That just seems like such a poor choice. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand anything, but I am going to be watching it religiously because I want to know what's going on, because, you know, I'm a Wisconsinite, and this is my home, and it's just weird. It's weird shit. It's very weird shit. So, words of encouragement, though there's a lot going on, and a lot of it is not good stuff, and, you know, it could be really scary especially for people who haven't come out yet, and, you know, they know they're trans or non-binary, and they want to explore that more, but they haven't come out because it's scary. It's so scary right now. But at the same time, you know, the more voices that we have and the more allies that we have, we can make big positive change. So I encourage all and any of you to just speak out about these things. Like, keep yourself informed of what's going on in our society today, because we need help, you know. We can't do it alone. We need help. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm sorry I did not do a video sooner. I know I said I was going to in my previous video, but right after I did that video and I submitted it and got it all uploaded, my computer took a shit. That was number 4, the 4th time that my computer has crashed. So I have fixed it 4 times. I've become a Mac guru. So hopefully it is fixed, and hopefully, you know, I can stay on schedule with doing videos more frequently. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a safe and wonderful few weeks or a few days. I don't know when I'll do a video next, so hopefully soon. Alright, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye.